So I just want to share a little thought on closing and on presenting and on selling. So I feel pretty confident that my presentation, if you come into my store and I have the opportunity to have a consultative conversation, an honest conversation, I feel that most of the time I really don't have to close. I don't have to, at the end of the presentation, I don't have to really overcome a whole lot because I build rapport with my guests. I ask strong questions and I find solutions for the problems that my guest is experiencing in their sleep. So most of my guests, I don't have to overcome objection. I would say 7 out of 10, right? Let's say 7 out of 10. Would you agree that if you took care of your guests, if they answered your questions, that 7 out of 10, you don't have to really try so hard at the end of the presentation to close? That's where most operate. However, that 7 is actually closer to 3 out of 10. But hypothetically speaking, let's just say that you're 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 on closing, or on not having to close. Your presentation is so good that 7 out of 10 buy. And so you don't focus on closing because you don't want to push away those 7. You don't want to push away the people that might be buying from you. What if they feel like you're pushy? What if they felt like you were too aggressive? Well, if you're getting guests that feel like you're too aggressive, it's simply that you don't have the proper skills and the right questions to ask so that your guest understands that you're there to help them and that your persistence is not pressure, it's not aggressiveness, it's genuine curiosity, genuine a sense of caring, to the point where you don't want to let that guest leave in the same pain that they came in with. And if you have that belief, if you have that passion, if you have that ethical feeling that you have to help this person, then you'll spend the time learning how to work with the other 3 that are leaving, that your presentation doesn't just close on its own. That's where closing comes in. That's where overcoming objections comes in. That's where understanding and listening to your guests and what they're looking for and building confidence in their decision today comes in. And that's what the class is about. That's what closing is about. Because what if those 3 that your presentation won't close, what if those are the only 3 that you saw today? How often do you see 10? What if you only had 3? You better have the skills to be able to assist them, even if they're those 3, that 30% supposedly, really 70% that normally leaves because the presentation wasn't strong enough, because the close wasn't strong enough. How many times do you actually ask your guests to make a decision right now? How confident are you that you are the right person to help this guest finding a solution? If your guest chooses to make a decision right now, they walk out with a solution. If they leave, they came in with a problem and they're leaving with a problem. They have not yet found a solution to their problem. So I gotta ask, are you a problem solver, or would you rather just have your guests leave with the problem they came in with? Because if you're truly interested in finding a solution, in eliminating the problem as quickly as possible, then you'll spend time learning how to close. You'll spend time learning how to listen to your guests, how to relate with them, how to move past that, and how to find a solution for what their true problem is.